Good morning, everybody. This is Bud Fox with Ichimoku Trade. We're going to go over some of the trade ideas that we were looking at 2 weeks ago and go into some more this week. First, a disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. We do not recommend trading financial instruments at all. If you are going to engage in trading any financial instruments, I would contact a professional financial advisor and get advice from them. Again, this is for educational use only. So let's take a look at some of the ideas that we looked at 2 weeks ago. Actually, Seadrill. We've been looking at this for a while. We initially were looking at this breakout level here at 340. How it kind of had the V bottom, broke out, consolidated, had the crosses underneath, and then broke out and had a nice rally from 340 to 385. As you can see, it pulled back over the last 2 weeks. We had said that we thought this was directly correlated to oil, and clearly it was. Next one we looked at, Limelight Networks. This initially gapped up on earnings. We liked it. It broke higher through that 530 level and then failed. And it looks like it's just continued to fail. Still above the cloud, but now the Cajun looks like it has now gone up above price. So that's not really good. Next one. American Axle and Manufacturing. This broke out of the cloud, pulled back, now has crosses above and below on the Cajun and the Tankinson. Again, fundamentally, I like this thing, but they do 50% of their revenues come from Canada, and until this tariff thing is over with, I don't know if this is going to go very far. But we'll see. I'm still going to be watching it. Oops. Genesis Healthcare. This was one that we looked at. The breakout was this $1.74 level. And this has been a great trade from 2 weeks ago. Broke through. I mean, it even pulled back. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a tail on this candle going down to about here. So, I mean, this was a perfect pullback to the Cajun, and it looks like it retraced, and let's see, it went as high as 227. So I would consider that a retest of the high. So this has just been a great trade on the breakout to the $1.74 level. And most of these ideas that we get is coming from a volume scan. So if you go to our real-time scanner on the www.ichimokutrade.com website, you'll see there's options there to include above-average daily volume in your scans. Next one. Vivis was a good breakout. We pulled back very close to the Cajun. It looks like that's going to start to move up, and we're starting to get. We have price under dots now, so I know it's probably going to be tough for this thing to hit this Cajun now. But we'll see. We had the breakout. We said we were looking for a pullback. We got it. Didn't quite get to our levels, but we'll continue to watch this and see what happens. Let's go on to some things that I was looking at last week and what I like. Okay, Invuity. This is like this correlates to one of my favorite charting setups that I like to play. This is the daily, and if you go back to December, so in December this thing hit like a triple top here at around $9 a share, and they tanked. They had some issues. It's a medical device company. Their top device, which is the photon blade, they had to take offline for like a month. It's back on now, and it looks like they're doing better, and they are expecting some growth. But I mean, the stock just got annihilated. So we waited. We had a consolidation phase going from here. However, never went above the crosses. So I don't like to buy below a wall of crosses. I like to buy above a wall of crosses. So we came below here. Looks like we bottomed out this day right here. And last week we broke up, and now we've got price above crosses on the daily. So I like this. I guess support or the crosses is around 322. We'll see what happens this week. I guess your first target would certainly be that 448 level, which I've got that line there. But moving forward, I definitely like this one. What else am I looking at? I noticed on Friday, and I'm going to bring this up, we had a great payrolls report. And so you would expect the blowout payroll report would give a strong dollar, and we didn't have that. The dollar kind of held steady, but wouldn't go up. And now if you look this morning, so just to say the euro, now you have a cross under price, you have dots under price on the daily. I'm kind of thinking that maybe this dollar, and the dollar is still trading in sync with oil, which is boggling, but oil is down today too. But we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what the numbers are as far as retail and institutional people who are long or short the dollar, but I remember Friday saying to myself, it's strange that the dollar has not rallied. And if you want to look at the Aussie, it's a breakout today. It's a reversal breakout on the daily. So, we're kind of stopping at that future SKB, but I will say this could fail here. But these are definitely things to watch. A couple other stocks. This Axovant Sciences. I'm sure if you've been watching my videos and you see this chart, you know why I like it. Got crushed. Coming down. Wall of crosses. Breaks through wall of crosses. Breaks through the cloud. You've got a Cajunson pullback at, let's say, $1.60. For those aggressive people, you got the purple dot at $1.78. And I guess the breakout would be $2.10. So we'll see what happens on this. Definitely the kind of chart pattern I like, and a lot of ways that you can find these types of chart patterns is you can look for 7 time frame cells. You can look for number 5s on the daily, and then look for crosses. Look for price at a cross in the real-time scanner on ichimukutrade.com, and then you will get a lot of these where, again, if there are 5 on the daily, it means they've sold a lot, and then you're looking at price to get close to the crosses, and then you're looking for the cross breakout. And if you have the IMTF indicator, you can see it. Last thing I will look at. This was a great trade. This didn't show up on my volume scanner until this big bar here, which was last week. So it kind of had like this reversal here. We could say that was the number 1, and then boom, broke out again. So, I would play the pullback here. It looks like this bar to me was a breakout, so if we play a break of that, it's going to be a second breakout, which is totally possible. But you got a nice little row of crosses here, and it looks like, it's come close enough to them on 2 separate occasions. The only thing that makes me think it may not pull back again is this purple dot here. So we'll see what happens, but take a look at it. So again, that's all I got for today. If anybody wants to hear about other things or go into other things, please write us an email to info@ichimukutrade.com, and we can try to give you what you guys want. Otherwise, good luck trading this week. This is Bud Fox. Have a good day.